Hi everybody. I have my 8 o'clock grooming customer here. Her name is Gabby and she is a miniature Australian Shepherd. She's getting a haircut today and a bath and conditioner, nails trimmed, and about half this length off her body. We're going to take her butt nice and short, trim her up, and dress her up in a handmade dog bandana. Going to load her up with some shampoo. She's a very good dog. She hasn't been here in about a year. Her mother's been cutting her hair at home. But I had a cancellation today, and she called, and it was perfect. Worked out perfect. She snorts a lot. She's got something wrong with her throat. When she was getting spayed as a puppy, the vet, I don't know what the vet did, but she's got damage in here, so you're going to hear her breathing the whole time. She's going to be like this her whole life. Make sure I load her butt up really good. Okay, I'm going to use my rake just to rake through her hair. Going to pull out a lot of this undercoat. And then I'm going to do it again when I put the conditioner on her too. Pulls all that out. Flip her around and do the other side. When I'm done rinsing her off, I'm also going to use conditioner on her too, and I'm going to rake that through her hair to pull out all that loose hair. Okay, I'm halfway done drying her, so I have another dog coming that's going to be here any minute, and I'm going to have to wash her too. It's a Pomeranian, very small Pomeranian, so I'm going to have to put her away, wash the Pomeranian. I got to clean this tub out because now the tub is trashed, so then I'm going to wash the Pomeranian, and I'm going to get her back out and finish drying her, and I'm going to cut her hair. I usually take 2 dogs at a time. Not always, but a lot of times. Like if one is big and one is small, then I'll work on one while the other one is drying. It's easier than stopping and starting all day. It's easier to have 2 here at a time. So I'm going to walk her down the ramp and put her away for a few minutes. Got my ramp right here. It's her harness. Okay. I'm going to get her out and finish blow drying her on the table. Okay, come on. Just going to walk her up the ramp. Come here. Come here. There we go. All right. I'm going to hook her up, and I'm going to finish blow drying her. I'm going to spray her down with some conditioning spray. And then I'm going to brush her out as I blow dry her. Got my slicker brush. I'm gonna wear a mask for this. All right. Okay, she's almost dry. I have my fan going to help dry her chest. And I'm going to go ahead and just brush her out. She's got some mats behind her ears. I'm going to have to shave those out. Oh, just this one ear. Keep in mind, she's a noisy breather. It has nothing to do with this. She breathes like that all the time. See, this is loose. She's okay. I'm going to go through her hair with this little dematting tool just to make sure there's no tangles in here. I think I'm going to use a 0 comb attachment on her body. Her mother wants about half of this length off. Her hair is in really good shape. Seems like we got most of the undercoat brushed out. All right. All right, I'm gonna put my mask back on. Let's see how long this 0 comb attachment leaves her hair. I'm not pressing down to the skin because I don't want it that short. I'm just kind of skimming off all the scraggly hairs that are sticking out. Somebody wants to sit down. I'm going to take my 10 blade and I'm going to shave her belly out. I'm going to use my 30 blade to shave the pads of her feet. Okay. Shaving out the pads of her feet right now. Because the hair between their toes and the pads of their feet can get really long. Just want to keep this shaved out. I have some people that think they shouldn't have their feet shaved out because it protects them, like from stepping on stuff, it protects them outside, but stuff gets stuck up in there. Like it gets really dirty and they can get full, their feet can get full of mats, they can get stuck up, they can get rocks stuck up in there, like tree sap. I don't know. Makes sense to me just to keep it shaved out. Just gonna lift her leg up and shave her whole belly out. The inside of her back legs, under her chest, underneath. Because you gotta think they just lay on it. And it just gets mashed in and everything sticks to it. I mean, you won't see it unless she rolls over. So it's just a good way. And also when they're hot, it keeps them cool too. I'm going to go ahead and try to find her poo-poo area because these dogs don't have tails. So I just got to find a little spot here to shave because she did have a lot of poop clumps in her hair when she came in. just going to shave a little spot here so that stays clean. So she's a girl, so I'm going to shave her female area too. So it stays clean back here. Just shave that out. I don't know. I think if it was my dog, I would probably shave her whole back end. But it's not my dog. But I'm just saying. Just so it would stay clean back there. There we go. All right. Now that I have under her, well, tail area, even though it's not a tail, but you know what I mean. Now that I have that shaved out, I'm going to go back with my zero comb and just skim off this hair. I think she's getting tired, but you cannot sit yet. Sorry. Then I'm going to take my scissors, my long scissors. Still has some tangles in here. Brush this out. All right. And go back and trim up her butt, and then when I'm completely done with her haircut, I'm still going to go back with my 7-skip tooth blade and skim off all the scraggly hairs. Now remember, the fan is going, so that's drying her chest. So by the time I get up to the front, it should be pretty dry. And I can trim up her chest. Her chest has some mats in it. She's pacing a lot. She's getting tired, but going to have to stand for a little bit longer. All right, I'm going to go ahead and trim her feet up next. Like I said, I'm coming back to this. But this is good enough for now. Looks like there's a tangle right there. So today is Monday. And on Sundays, I'm open for walk-in nail trims and my doggy neckwear shop. And I don't groom dogs on Sunday. Like I said, I just cut nails. Well, I had this lady call with an emergency. Her dog got into, I think they're called burrs. Those little prickly things that get caught in the hair. And she lives right around the corner. And I was over there because I sew and I make stuff. I do pillows and dog bandanas and all that fun stuff. She called me. I shouldn't answer the phone, but I did. And she had a grooming emergency. So I did an Australian Shepherd yesterday because he needed his chest shaved out. And I mean, he's a really good dog, so I didn't mind. I'm just saying. I did an Australian Shepherd yesterday too. Very unexpectedly. He needed his, well, she had spent, I don't know how long. She cut a lot of the burrs. I think that's the word, burr. Is it a burr? Them prickly things, you know, they come out of the bushes. He was full of them. So I ended up shaving his mats out. She already got a lot of them out. I mean, I don't mind. That's the extra money I didn't expect to make yesterday. So my point is, I had 2 Australian Shepherds in a row. I think this guy, I thought he was supposed to be a miniature, but he might not be a miniature. He might be full size. They had some other ones that were miniatures. They've had many dogs over the years they've come here with, but maybe this is a full size because he's pretty big. All right, so I'm going to comb all this down, and I'm just going to trim up. Make sure this comb goes through. Your dog is not brushed out unless the comb goes through easily. And this is kind of like a comb, but it cuts through the hair like little razors. You have to go back and check and make sure everything is brushed out. She doesn't want him too short. Are you a girl or a boy? It's a girl. I keep saying he. It looks like a boy. Just going to trim out the hair from under the arms. Just that keeps it from getting matted under here. Take that hair out. Okay, I'm just going to trim up the legs. Keep in mind, at the end, I'm going to go back and trim all this up. So this is just like a real quick first cut. Just going to shave the mat out that's behind her ear. Got one on this side. This breed always has mats behind their ears. Why? Because nobody brushes them behind their ears. So there's that. This side, I think this side's okay. I'm going to go ahead and brush her neck out so I can finish cutting her. Her whole body is done. She's got some mats in her neck. Just going to cut those out. You'll never be able to see. She is getting tired and she does not want to stand up anymore. And she's sliding. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut these mats out. Actually, I'm just going to shave them out. You'll never see. She can pick her head up. Just shave that out. All right, I got the bulk of the mats out, so I'm just going to brush this out. I'm going to use my... I really need to find out what this is called, but this is what I use. I don't know what it's called, a mat splitter. It cuts through the mats like little razors. Hold on, we're getting there. There we go. Even though I cut those big pieces out, it's still going to look fine just because she's got so much hair. You're never even going to see it. Hold on. She's sliding. Get this piece out right here and I'll be able to finish using my number 0 comb attachment blade on this spot right here, but I got to get all the mats out first or it's never going to go through her hair. All right, we got it. All brushed out. We can finish and then you can go lay down and relax. She wants to lay down right here, but excuse me, you got to sit up. Got to sit up. Put this back on. Okay, I got her standing back up. Get my zero comb attachment and finish going around her neck. Like I said, I'm not pressing that hard because I don't want it too short. I just want to take off all the outer hairs. Trimming up her ears, just combing them all to the side, all the hairs to the side. Scissoring along the edge. Get my comb. Let's take this off real quick. Excuse me, pick your head up. Not done yet. You're almost done. Just scissoring off all these scraggly hairs around her ear. Okay, I'm going to do the same to the other side. Two things I'm going to do real quick before I'm done. I'm going to go back over her hair with my zero comb attachment. You need to stand up for a couple more minutes. You're almost done and you can go relax. Poor. See, you always got to keep double checking. Because when you think they're brushed out, there's always another spot. Okay. So that's nice and thinned out. Okay, so I'm going to go back with my zero comb attachment. Excuse me. And skim off all the scraggly hairs. Check her butt and make sure it's nice and even. I'm going to go over her now with the 7-skip tooth blade. Get any hairs that are left that are sticking out. I mean, looks pretty good so far. Just going to go around her neck. You stay right there. You stay right there. You stay. She is ready to go, and as you can see, she is a very well-behaved dog. So I'm going to get my conditioner. I'm going to spray a little bit more conditioner on her. I'm going to go back over her with my brush, pin brush. It doesn't hurt. It's very gentle. Make sure everything is laying right, and everything is. Okay, I already cleaned her ears. I cut her nails. And let me just double check this back ankle here. Get a little bit more off that. Okay, I'm going to wipe her face off with some water. Make sure her face is clean. You are all done. We're going to dress her up, and I'm going to call her mother and tell her mother that she is ready to go. Let's see, what do we have? Halloween. Still, I got a couple of these left, and they're too cute to waste. Okay, super cute. It's a little big, so I had to tie it like in 5 knots, but that's what we got to do. Okay, thanks for watching. I've got a little Pomeranian back here. I got to go finish her up. She is very matted, and I don't know if the mats are going to come out. I'm going to find out. Okay, that's it.